Hello, everyone. This is the second of two videos in 2 weeks. I don't think I've done that before. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. I put in a couple of small orders, one from SD Bullion, which is today, and one from JM Bullion, which was last week. Last week I had their JM Bullion branded rounds and a couple of Apollo space program rounds. With SD Bullion, I did a 10 ounces at spot deal that they offer, and I also grabbed a couple of 2019 Pandas. Like many people, I really enjoy the Panda coins, except for last year's, big head design, which I didn't love, but I still grabbed. And I think this year's design is much more in line with the ones they've had previously. So let's get to it. There we go. And so we'll look at the Pandas first. As usual, you have the reverse with the Temple of Heaven. Great mirrored fields on that, and the fresh date on the bottom. That never changes, except for the date. And then when we turn it over, we have what appears to be a mother and baby panda in the 10 yuan design of 30 grams of silver. They changed to the metric a few years ago. I am continually fascinated by the way they are able to create the white and black look just by having a frosted and glossy surface, highly polished. It's probably simple, but just takes a lot of work. And to someone like myself who is not into the nuts and bolts of how they strike a coin, I just think it's really cool they can keep coming out with high quality designs like this, and they sell. And not only do they sell, they continue to hold their value, and in many cases rise in value. I've been back purchasing Pandas for several years now, and I'm back to the 2008 maybe, that type of thing. And I have no issues. I like a lot of their designs. A lot of their designs have pandas taking a drink of a pool, and they also have the pandas hanging out by the bamboo, taking nips of bamboo. So that's kind of cool. Now the other thing I have is the I believe it was their choice of rounds from SD Bullion for the 10 rounds at spot. And what I have is a Liberty Eagle design. Your basic silver round, 1 ounce. They're branded SD Bullion silver round. 999 fine silver, you can't beat that. I'm not a prepper or a shit hit the fanner, the SHTFers, but I appreciate that highly recognizable silver if there is ever any type of need for me to trade or sell my stuff. I understand that eagles, highly recognizable maple leaves, that type of thing, those are going to be much easier to liquidate. I have been watching a lot of 70s and 80s TV, as I often do. And I was watching an episode of Barney Miller. And even back in the late 70s, early 80s, they were talking about a virtually imminent collapse of the global monetary system. This has been going on for 40 years. Is it closer now than then? I don't know. I can't get that far into it, because for every one person you can find that says any day now, there's another person you can find that says, don't worry, we always find our way out of it, be it the budget crisis of, seems like every year when they shut down the government or what have you. The same with cryptos, the same with stocks, the same with everything. You can find one for the other one anywhere, be it online, in the newspaper, wherever you want. Your street corner beggar has an opinion on everything too. So I'm gonna keep buying as I see fit. I will probably definitely grab some Eagles to kind of offset my generic stuff, and keep going with the semi-numismatics. This may be my last silver video for a little while. This, say, December to March is usually my slow season for overtime. And that's kind of what I buy stuff with when I build up a little extra cash overtime wise. And so my overtime starts kicking in late March, early April. And so I'll probably start buying again. I've been lucky to get the low prices. We're down around, 14 and a half ish. And I think I bought some way down into the 14.20. So you can't argue with that. I've had a little good run here. I've been building up my stuff, some gold. I appreciate you watching. And the next time I do a video, I'm sure a lot of silver people won't be interested, but I think next week I'll be doing a raw comic video. I've been buying a few raw comics, and I'm going to do a video on those, including a really good early 60s, what they call a pre-hero, a pre-hero Marvel book. But it has a nice connection to a classic long-term Marvel character. But you may not be interested in that. If not, you never know. Maybe watching my video might at least pique your interest in the subject, if not the collecting of. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.